This week in Come Follow Me, we turn to 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel in the Old Testament. We meet a giant who made a whole army afraid, and a shepherd boy who was not. We meet a friendship that asked for nothing, and a king who chose mercy when he could have struck. It is a week about the battles we did not choose, and the God who fights them with us, and about one quiet truth, that the battle was never ours to win alone. Before the day gathers its weight, take a moment. Sit upright. Let your shoulders soften. Take one slow breath in and let it go. Allow your mind to settle from every unfinished thought. Let your heart become still enough to notice what is already true. You do not step into this day alone. The Lord has already gone before you, and the battle you are bracing for, He is already in. Imagine the valley where Israel stood frozen. Goliath came out morning after morning, and the men of Israel were greatly afraid. They measured the giant against themselves, and the math left them hopeless. And perhaps you know that feeling. The problem that looks taller each time it speaks. For 40 days the giant called out, and for 40 days fear answered for Israel. Now imagine David, still young, still smelling of the fields. He did not measure the giant against himself. He measured the giant against God. He said, "The Lord saveth not with sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord's." He laid down the armor that did not fit him, and walked out as himself, not because he was fearless, but because his faith was larger than his fear. He remembered the lion and the bear, and the God who had delivered him before. So he gathered 5 smooth stones and the memory of every rescue, and ran toward the thing that everyone else was running from. For faith does not wait until the giant grows smaller. It simply remembers that God is greater, and the same God who was greater than Goliath is greater than whatever waits for you this morning. Imagine Jonathan, the king's own son. By every earthly measure, David was his rival, the one who could take his throne. Yet the scripture says, Jonathan loved David as his own soul. He did not guard his place, he gave it away in love. And in that giving, we glimpse the heart of Christ, who counts our rise as his own joy. When was the last time you rejoiced at someone else's blessing as if it were your own? That kind of love is its own quiet victory. Imagine David again, years later, hunted across the wilderness by Saul. The very king he had served now sought his life. And one day in a cave the chance came, Saul alone within reach. David's men whispered, "This is your moment." But David would not lift his hand. He chose mercy when revenge was easy and left the matter with God. For some battles are not won by striking, but by the strength it takes to wait. To leave in God's hands what only God can rightly settle. And imagine Abigail riding out to meet David's anger. He was set on vengeance, his sword already drawn in his heart. But she met him with wisdom and with peace, and turned him away from a wound he would have carried. Sometimes God sends a deliverer in the form of a gentle voice, and sometimes He asks you to be that voice for someone else. And when David needed to know which way to go, he did not lean on his own cleverness. Again and again, the scripture says, he inquired of the Lord, "Shall I go up?" And the Lord answered and went before him. For he had learned that a victory taken without God is not really a victory at all. This is the pattern of a heart after God, to ask before it moves. Today is not random. God has already prepared grace for it. You don't step into this day alone. Light meets you where faith chooses to stand. So as you move into this day, you may notice the giant, the thing that looks too large to face. You are invited to stop measuring it against yourself, and to measure it instead against the God who has never lost a battle. You may notice how heavy it feels to fight everything alone. You are invited to hand the weight of it back to Him. You may notice the urge to strike back, to settle the score yourself. You are invited to lay that down and to let God be your defense. Carry this with you, that the battle is not yours to carry alone. Begin this morning with one prayer before you decide. One pause before you react. One small act of mercy where the world would tell you to strike. One quiet question to the Lord, "Shall I go up?" And trust that He will go before you into whatever you are facing. You are not outnumbered this morning. You are not undefended. The God of David and Jonathan and Abigail is your God too. Whatever rises up against you today, you do not face it on your own strength. The same Lord who stood with a shepherd boy stands with you. take one final breath. Slow, intentional, hopeful. And as you step into this day, let your heart move forward with this truth. The battle is the Lord's.